we'll start going through each of us. So today we'll go in alphabetical order. So Bhargavi.
Chala బాగుంది పవన్. Many of my questions మీరు question చేశారు, and it gave me so much of more confusion. Chala questions నాలో ఉన్నవి కూడా you asked. So as per my understanding, Lord Rama, Krishna, Dasavataram, next the latest version is Avatar, Meher Baba Avatar, because which we can connect easily, because to us, because he doesn't have like 4 arms or blue color, we can connect to him. It is the latest version as per our beliefs and this thing. But నాకేంటనంటే అవతార్ యొక్క పర్పస్ ఏంటి? యాజ్ రామా కేమ్ టు ఫర్ ద డిస్ట్రక్షన్ ఆఫ్ రావణ అండ్ ఆల్, ద పర్పస్ ఇస్ ఫర్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ హిజ్ లైఫ్. సో అట్లాగే కృష్ణ అనుకోండి, ఫర్ కురుక్షేత్ర, ఫర్ ఆల్ ద ఈవిల్ టు డై అండ్ ఆల్. సో అట్లాగే వాట్ వాస్ ద ఎమర్జింగ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఫర్ అవతార్ మెహర్ బాబా టు టేక్ ఏ రీబర్త్? అండ్ ఆ ప్రాబ్లము ఆయన యూనివర్సల్ వర్క్ అవన్నీ చేశారన్నారు కదా. సో వాట్ వాజ్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్? ఆ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి, అది ఏంటి సాల్వ్ అయింది? నెక్స్ట్ ఈవెన్ నేను వింటూ ఉంటాను సఫరింగ్ అయ్యారు ఇవన్నీ, విచ్ వాజ్ నాట్ అవతార్ సఫరింగ్ అయ్యారని. బాబా గారు లాస్ట్ స్టేజ్లోని నించోవడం కూడా కష్టమైంది, ప్రేయర్ స్పీడ్గా చదవమన్నారు ఇవన్నీ. సో మీరేం చెప్పారంటే ఆ సఫరింగ్స్ అవన్నిటికీ బాడీ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు లిమిటేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయని. బట్ యాజ్ అన్ అవతార్ హయ్యర్ సోల్ limitations అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. వాట్ డిడ్ హీ ఓవర్ ఎక్సీడెడ్ ద లిమిటేషన్స్? సపోజ్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ థింగ్ లైక్ విచ్ ఐ హర్డ్ ఇన్ రీసెంట్ దిస్ థింగ్, ఇండియన్ ఐడల్లో కిషోర్ కుమార్ యోడ్లీ ఇస్ ద ఫేమస్, హీ ఈజ్ ఇన్ టు గిన్నిస్ బుక్ ఆఫ్ రీసెంట్లీ. ఒక అమ్మాయి అట్లా చేసింది. So there is a limitation for a female low vocal parts that they can't do, but she is able to exceed the limitations. So what are the limitations which Avatar has exceeded it? Atlage as per my software knowledge prakaranga, every upgradation ki oka purpose untadi. వర్జన్ దీనికి ఇప్పుడు జావాలో తీసుకుంటే ఒక వర్జన్ దీనికి ద నీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ బట్టి వర్జన్ ఇది అవుతుంది. సో అలాగే ఐఫోన్స్ తీసుకున్నారనుకోండి, ఇట్ ఈస్ ద బిజినెస్ నీడ్. నేను యాపిల్లో వర్క్ చేసేటప్పుడు పలానా డేట్కి ద రిలీజ్ హ్యాస్ టు బీ దన్. సో దానికి ఇది, సో ఐ డోంట్ బిలీవ్ దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద బిజినెస్ నీడ్. సో ఆ పర్పస్, అవతార్ పర్పస్ ఏంటి? సో హౌ డిడ్ ఆ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి సాల్వ్ అయింది? ఇప్పుడు లేటెస్ట్ వర్జన్ అవతార్ అనుకుంటాం 1960లోని కదండి. సో అప్పటి నుంచి ఇప్పుడు 2020లోని ఈజ్ ద వర్జన్స్ ఇది. ఆర్ వి నాట్ అవుట్డేటెడ్? సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద లేటెస్ట్ వన్? సో ఎవ్రీ ఆఫీస్ ఆర్ చిన్న చిన్న ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ కూడా వెన్ ద గుడ్ థింగ్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎండ్స్. సో అవతార్ కూడా ఎండ్ అయ్యారు. సో హూ ఈస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ టేక్ ఓవర్ ఫర్ us to follow? So why are we still following him? Because ఆయన అవతార్ చాలించేశారు కదా. Suppose if you consider a house also, so before leaving us we give our responsibilities to somebody. So whom did he hand over the responsibilities, and how are they functioning?
Wow, a lot of questions, Bhargavi, which I'm very happy to hear. I don't know if I can answer all of them. I will try. Kani, I'll pass it to Kiran if he wants anybody else to answer also. Okay, your questions. Let me first just simply cheppalante. First thing is, you spoke about Rama, Krishna. There was a certain purpose, like the Mahabharatam and the Ravanasudu, all that. But what about Meher Baba? Question number one is that. Question number 3 is, what's the next version? I'm just putting short, I know what you mean. Second, Marchipa and Bhargavi, what was your second question, Gurtunda?
He went to lot of sufferings
Ah.
so limitations ni what he did he exceeded.
What did he exceed? Okay, so I'll tell you whatever little I know, and then I can pass it back to anybody else who would like to answer this. First one, this is my view. Okay, so because I was actually trying to research that Bhargavi, the first question as part of this presentation. Now, time dorkaledu, so I didn't do a detailed thing on matter. Kani, my view is that when it came to like Rama, it was a lot about righteousness. Okay, he was the moral model. Prince, model son, model husband, model king. He was like the ideal Anmata. So that was the certain righteousness was the main good over evil kind of a thing. In the case of Krishna, it was a lot about dharma, do what is the right thing given in that particular situation. That seemed to be the essence. In the case of Meher Baba, my and it's not based on this chapter, Kani. Overall, whatever my view is that I think the world had been moving a lot towards an interpretation of religions, different religions, of how the world needs to be. Too much of scriptures and written work and knowledge was being distributed. People were fighting with one each other. My thought is better than your thought. I am right, you are wrong. And somewhere I feel his purpose was to kind of simplify the whole thing. That's why he says, I don't come to teach, but to awaken. You know everything already at the end of the day, right? I've come more to awaken, Ani. And so, in a sense, that we didn't have anything dramatic like the Mahabharata during his time, but I felt that the purpose from his perspective was to simplify it. Just look at the basic things in life, right? Be good to other human beings. Don't do any backbiting. Hypocrisy is a very, very bad thing. Don't indulge in that. By breaking 10 coconuts in a temple, you're not going to clean your sins. Just you have to lead a good life and try to not commit those sins itself. Those kind of the teachings was what to me was the purpose, to simplify this, because people seem to be getting into a very, very complicated view of religion and the world. And his job, I thought, was to come and simplify it and demystify it, Amata. And that's why he needed to kind of speak of rituals and say that there's nothing, it's not going to take you anywhere. Although rituals itself may have been created at some other point in time, it might have been appropriate to have those rituals at that time, at that where the world was at that time, Anmata. It must have been the right thing to do. And over time, it started getting abused and became more of a division, Anmata, between people. So that's the first question answer. I'll come back to the second one. Your third question, Malli Jeptava, sorry, Bhargavi. What will just tell me in summary? I'll remember. Just tell me the key points of your third question.
Sufferings and limitations exceeding the limitations.
That's the second one, Gada. That's more. Third one, what was it? Version. What version? See, again, I was thinking about this point, and Martin. Baba talks about the avatars. He only talks about, at least to my knowledge, Kada, he talks about Krishna, Rama, Zoroaster, Buddha. It's a handful. You look at our Hindu thing, like you said, Dashavtaram, right? It starts with the fish and Narasimha and Parsurama, all these things, right? Balram and Krishna and all that, and Rama, of course. And then I said 700 to 1400 years, if you take an average avataric period, given the age of our universe of millions of years, we should be having many more avatars than what Baba has spoken about as well. So a thought did come to my mind on that topic, okay? Khani, because in that millions of years, 700 to 1400 years is not a very big number. If you think about it, right? There should have been more avatars. Khani, again, you spoke of 1960 and 2020, the 60 years. I think in the context of this spiritual journeys and avataric period, 60 years is a very small period. The impact of Baba's teachings, I feel, right? When we are born 200 years again on our fifth life from now or third life from now, Baba's name and teachings would have probably gone. It's the case for all the other previous avatars also. Even Buddha, when Buddha was living, or Jesus Christ, they were not so well known. Many hundreds of years later is when the word spread around. And so it takes that much period of time for the words and their teachings and everything to really spread around the world. The Baba lovers is a very small percentage. And in 60 years, that's the small population has come to know about it. So the concept of time, I don't think it's ready already for the next avatar yet, as per what Baba says. Yeah, he was the last avatar, so we are talking about at least another 700 years before the next avatar comes into the picture. Is my
But
I
what
take
told the first purpose, we are still following rituals. There are some hundreds, even in the temples, lot of abhishekas, everything is going on. But it is
correct.
not, the purpose is not solved.
The cause and effect, alaga, it can't happen overnight, kada. It takes time, and it's a moving target. Anmata. Universe is a very massive place. Things takes a certain amount of time, and it will take a certain amount of time before that shift or changes can actually be accorded and happened. Is the answer to that? It's not a magic pill that tuck and eventane things will think, but I think that's why he talks a lot about love. And I feel that love will be the mechanism or the means to be able to achieve diluting some of those rituals, etc. Just as an example, okay. But when I say rituals, it was dividing the world rather than unifying the world was the problem. It was religion was dividing people rather than unifying people, and that's why Baba's message was a lot about love. And you're right, still people are doing it because it's not something that can just change overnight. It takes time. Your second question was, what was it that Baba, to my knowledge, to my understanding, I think it was a lot about love, which felt extremely extraordinary in the way that people felt with him. It was not miracles. It was not something like you gave an example, Kada. You look at it and you look at something extraordinary he did outside of that bodily restraint. They were small, different things, but Baba himself used to say, don't define me based on my miracles or anything that might happen. Don't define me by that. So to me, I think he kept talking of love and he was an embodiment of love. Whoever saw him or spent time with him or was in his presence, that was the most out of the body or extraordinary experience that people had. Even our Tatagaru, had that experience when he went for the darshan of Meher Baba in I think it was East-West gathering or something like that in Pune. Okay, so I'll stop there. I spoke too much, Kani. I hope I answered some part of it, Bhargavi, but I'll pass it on to our much more learned, older uncles, aunts, mothers over here. Jai Baba.
Let me take this over. Amma, you alphabetically, you want to say, or should I just go alphabetical and you can come to your time?
I just want to respond to Bhargavi's last question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Bhargavi, you had a last question. So after Meher Baba, who is going to be in charge? Who is going to lead the group? Is that the question, Bhargavi?
Yes, Chinana.
Okay. Okay, that's a very good question. After Baba, there's no such thing as who is going to take over. It's not that somebody has to maintain the spirituality. And it is not that the spirituality is alive only when he is alive. Baba's work actually is not active during Baba's physical presence. How it goes is, what I understand from Bhava Kalchari's talks was, Bhava Kalchari was one of the Meher Baba's Mandali. The avatar's work in the previous avatar's plan, okay? So who is the previous avatar to Meher Baba was Prophet Muhammad. So during his activity, he laid out a plan for next 1400 years. That's what happened. That included Meher Baba's work also. After all, who was Muhammad? Meher Baba was Muhammad, right? He acted as in the name of Muhammad in a different form at that time. That's all there is to it. So Meher Baba acted in the plan that was created by the architect Muhammad. Now, Meher Baba did work for another 700 to 1400 years. Okay, I think Baba said he is going to come back after 700 years. So that will take place the moment Baba dropped the body. That was 1969, January 31st, from 12:15 onwards. So Baba even said, the people who are going to be after when my power takes place, those are very lucky. That's what Baba said. And did I answer your question? So it's going to be there forever from then onwards. Did I answer the question? Or there's another point to that is Mandali, right? Were you talking about Mandali too or no?
Ante it is just a seed, it is planted as Baba.
ఏంటమ్మా?
అంటే మీరు ఏం చెప్తున్నారు అంటే ఒక బాబా వచ్చి ఒక సీడ్ ప్లాంట్ చేశారు, ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ టైం ఫర్ ఇట్ టు గ్రో అంటారా?
No. Baba did the work for, not for just Bhargavi or Ravi or Geeta or somebody, but the whole universe he worked. It is almost impossible for us to fathom that. Okay? For everybody. Okay? In order to take place, that takes place gradually, whenever at appropriate times. And that lasts, the power lasts, most powerful will be first 100 years, approximately first 100 years. And then slowly it dissipates. But the main purpose is this whole creation is going out of the, suppose you want to go on a highway to Houston, we have to take a highway that goes to Houston, right? What happens is when the avatar was not there, this deviates from that highway. So what Baba does is he puts everybody back into the highway and they go in that highway towards the Houston. And over time they kind of dissipates. That's what happens. Again, the avatar has to come and again put them back into the right groove.
So
that's what
build a path for us to walk.
Yes, he puts you on a highway that takes you directly to the goal, and he puts a seed of love in individual. If you want to talk about what happens in individual, he puts a seed of love, and how you nurture that seed is all depends upon the individual. That may take 10 lifetimes or maybe 1 year, within 1 year, whatever it is, depends upon the previous karma we have.
But if you see the seed of this thing, the older generation have much more love, affection and all when we compare our grandparents. But now when we compare with the next generation, with Vasisth and others, it is decreasing. So should we wait for this thing, or am I wrong in seeing things?
We cannot evaluate each individual. You cannot evaluate Vasisth because you are a son. Forget about Vasisth and Siddharth. You cannot evaluate yourself. You don't know what you are. What I am is only pinnacle
of the generation I'm evaluating, not individually. If you consider the older generation.
I said don't away.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Money, stop.
God. Why?
Sorry.
Get it away. That's the noise.
Settle down.
No, throw it away in the garbage. Gosh.
There's some cooking fightings going on here. Sorry for that.
Right. Shall we move? I think Bhargavi is
okay. I can answer you later, Bhargavi. Let other people talk, okay? All right. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Very good dialogue there. Bhargavi, Pavan, Ravimai. Amma.
Yeah.
Jai
Baba. Jai Baba.
Please, your
Actually, today's topic is about Avatar. How Avatar descend. Bhargavi, I will answer your question, okay, later. Today's main topic is Avatar. How he descended. What is his purpose? And who are perfect master? What is the difference between a Sadguru and perfect master? He narrated all that. Avatar directly descending from Parapara Brahma state to human form. And Sadgurus means we also will become perfect master, that stage. By passing through evolution, reincarnation, evolution, God realization. Okay, that is his topic. Okay. And Avatar comes whenever yada yada hi dharmasya, he said, no, according to the situation, avatar comes into the scene. The perfect masters always 56 people. 5 will be actively working. The other 51 also are working, but silently. The main 5 people, there on their shoulders in running the universe. When First World War took place, Baba said Sai Baba was in charge of the First World War. Second World War, Meher Baba was in charge of the Second World War. Okay. Last time when I told Gautam laughed. We don't know, but they are in a higher level. Baba said, I have come not to teach, to awaken your hearts already there. We have 5, 6 children, they are unruly. They are born to us. We think we are masters. We can create their karma, their plan, their future. According to the samskaras, they lead their lives. What we should do is discipline them like that. In the universe also, when it goes out of the track, as Rama was telling, he'll put them back on the track. Rama, Sita, he kidnapped. Kada. His God doesn't know who kidnapped, what is the route. He has to take the guidance of monkeys. Being the Lord of the universe, there is a purpose behind their plan. Okay, every time, according to the situation, Baba said, suppose if a doctor is there, if a typhoid person, according to his symptoms, he will give some medicine. Somebody malaria, some other medicine. Corona means some other medicine. So every age, people, they are becoming unruly, in fact, in simpler words, because of this selfishness. My, with that. See, after how many more people died in religious wars than the other First World War, Second World Wars. See, what purpose the religion created, they ignored that for their selfishness. They fought the war. So many people died. Here also, rituals and all in the initial stages, some priests or this one, bishops, whoever is, for their selfish reasons, they created fear in them. You do this, you will overcome this thing. If you do this, like that, they put fear. So they are following. And later, so many perfect masters are coming. There, you see the 100 years back life and now, how much improvement is there, even in our outlook also, and how the technology that is also improved. That is also God's grace. Is one of the plan in improving their technology. And people are also in their outlook, more broader outlook. And when avatar comes, see, Christ is crucified. He has he is all knowing, all powerful, all bliss. He didn't use his power. He suffered. He put suffering for the sake of the whole universe. If you ask how, means we don't have that capacity to answer why. How, what is the suffering you are asking? Baba, when he was doing seclusion work in 6x5 room is there in Hyderabad, was sitting only 6 months, hardly coffee, 1 cup of coffee in the samadhi also. And he used punch on his thigh so hard, become so thick, means the skin, and it is swollen up. Irich used to tell. He wants to hold to the universe, to his life, in doing his universal work. What it is, if you question, we don't have the answer. We didn't go to that level to answer. Suffered. Rama suffered, Krishna suffered, Buddha suffered, Christ suffered, crucified, and Prophet Muhammad was killed by throwing the stones. Why did they put the suffering on them? They came as avatars to set right the sin, certain things. What is their plan? We don't know. We ourselves don't know. Something we suffer, but his plan is something else for us. Okay. So this is the thing. And Baba, this thing once Italy, how he was working means, with simple words, he's working, control the whole war. It means Italy, they were going in a train, super fast trains, hardly 3-4 minutes he stops. At one station, we got down Meher Baba, went out of the station. Not Mandali members were also not there. At the entrance, one balloon fellow is selling the balloons. He looked into his eyes, hardly spoke anything with him, came back. By the time the train started, came back and sat in the train. What is the symbolic thing behind that, according to Richard? Some great messages must have exchanged between these two. He must be in charge of the whole Europe, we don't know. Baba said when a person is this must work, there is a purpose. Where they used to go by walk throughout India in search of musts. And he will do some giving bath, feed him, and go away from that place. For our eyes, he thinks, what is a stupid work? His avatar, he gave bath, gave some bread, gone. Why should they walk miles, miles, miles? Behind that, see, in that, what is the purpose of that is, they are also in charge of the whole of that area. He must have given some instructions by doing this. Okay. And we cannot use our brain for everything. Baba said after he drops the body, the power will be 100 years. Okay. Next, after 700 years, he will take birth as avatar in Japan. He already forecasted. So, because person is not there today in Bhagavad Gita speech, he put one story. He said he put one uppukallu, okay, that thick stone of like salt, uppukallu. He put in water. Then all the disciples said, "Where is that?" He said, "Gone, gone, gone." They said that uppu gone from there. He gave the taste to all the disciples. They said, yeah, this is very salty taste. So like that, can't explain for everything. You have come when you have 100% conviction in whatever name. There is only one power, God. In God, God will give you that answers in your heart. Baba power mentioned intuition. Intuition is we ourselves will get the intuition. Meher Baba said, there is already power all over around us. It is veiled. This is our work. It is God helps us and unveiling that and see whatever that power is there. I don't know whether I answered yours, Bhargavi. With your experience, with your more and more attached to God, you will yourself will get the answers. And for avatar, God speaks, we should take one session. That is a real foundation for the whole philosophy, how God got a glimpse and how he came as a drop, how the creation started. That is the foundation of the whole Baba's philosophy.
Good,
Jai
ma.
Baba.
Jai
Jai
Baba.
Baba.
Jai Baba, very good. I think the topic is very vast, so I think we'll move on. So next in the alphabetical order, Gautam.
బాగుందిరా పవన్ నీ స్పీచ్ బాగుంది నేను యువర్ టాక్ వర్క్ నైస్ నైస్ అరే ఒక క్వశ్చన్ రా పవన్ గా ఇట్స్ ఓన్లీ టు యూ నాట్ టు ఎనీవన్ ఎల్స్ ఓకే సో యూ హ్యావ్ బేస్డ్ యువర్ టాక్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ డిస్కోర్సెస్ విచ్ బాబా సెట్ కదా
Correct.
సో at any point of time during your this one, did you try to question the what is written there? And the process of inquiry or the process of questioning అనేది చేసావా?
Not in this particular preparation for this session, Gautami, but over time, yes, I've questioned.
Okay,
And
that's good. Man,
so,
did you question the facts and probably negate those facts also? Question the statements and possibly negate the statements also, as talked by Mr. Meher.
So I questioned Gautami, and at some point the answer, again, as I said, not in preparation for this particular session, but over a period of time.
At any time.
At any time. And the answer that came, so I relied a lot on my intuition as well, okay? Because I genuinely felt that my own intellectual capacity was limiting me, Anmata, okay, to to understand some things that Baba talks about. And I go by the principle that we all have blind spots. Ante, I don't know something, and I don't know that I don't know that something. Okay, that's the definition of a blind spot. Okay, and the reality is that some people can throw some light on these blind spots, and to me, I feel that Baba is that Baba's teachings at least is what that is, Almat. So to me, I felt the futility of trying to question it because I wasn't getting the answers either. What I was doing at that point was negating it and not getting an answer in exchange for it either. So somewhere I'm going a little bit.
సార్ ఆన్సర్ ఎందుకు ఆన్సర్ ఉండాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. బట్ క్వశ్చనింగ్ లో ఇంకేం క్వశ్చన్ చేస్తాంలే అని యూ రిజైన్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అనేది ఇస్ ఇట్ అ గుడ్ థింగ్?
I didn't resign myself. I just felt that I didn't resign myself. I went with the approach that you need to believe in these things. You do not have the capacity to intellectually understand a lot of these points.
Okay.
And somewhere I'm also going, I put a litmus test, Ra. Okay, I'll tell you that also. I put a litmus test. Okay, if there is any teaching that is being very, very dogmatic in nature, this is the way and only this way to do any. If there is any approach that is sounding not irrational, but it's sounding wrong to me from a values perspective, then I don't get attracted to that approach, Almata. But if somebody is saying, be good, be a good human being, do not be hypocritical, do not backbite, express and share your love. You are one with the universe, and there is no difference between you or somebody sitting in Uganda or somebody sitting in Iceland. You're all part of the same fabric. To me, I feel this is so constructive and so positive and so good. So that's the starting point of me believing Baba. Now, when he talks about Paramatma and the soul and the creation and the evolution, this is the point where by now I already have a certain belief, and I'm saying, okay, I'll take this. And if it is wrong, it is wrong. It's okay, right? I'll live this lifetime if it is, but I'm going with this belief right now. That's the response I can give you.
Okay.
And that's why I also want to say this is that I feel that my own personal decision. And I will not try to convince anybody other way around. I think there are different ways to approach this. He does not believe or he feels something at this point in his life. He's a young kid. Then I'm not there to, it's not my job to kind of force him to think my way. I don't believe in that at all. He has his path and he will find his own meaning to this life. This is my meaning.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, good, Gautam. Good, Pawan. Good dialogue there. So